Physical media man, physical media man, physical media man. What'd you buy? Was it something good?
What's up, guys? Physical Media Man back here again for another Physical Media Man Monday video. I have pickups from the month of April, maybe a little bit into May. I haven't made a video in a while, so there's quite a bit here. All sorts of things: CDs, books, figures, Blu-rays, you name it. So also items from Disc Replay, The Exchange, Wal-Mart, Amazon, Goodwill, and some other places. So before I get started, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, leave feedback, do a lot of good stuff down below. I'll leave the links to my Instagram page, my Physical Media Man Store Instagram page, my Facebook page for the Physical Media Man / Physical Media Man Store, my Facebook page for non-media related items, the Hodgepodge Garage, my email, my eBay, my Twitter, and my Letterboxd account, as well as my Amazon wish list where you can see some of the titles I'm after, as well as my website where you can get merch. So I'm going to start off with Disc Replay. I think this is the only pickups from there. And this is kind of, if you watched one of the recent pickup videos, I had an issue there. So I went back. One of the, I ended up, so first off, I got this Lady and the Tramp 2, Scamp's Adventure. It's a Disney Movie Club exclusive, and it had Furious 7 on DVD in it. So that was really one I wanted to take back. But when I got home, I also had already bought two of the movies I bought that day. So they let me return those. So I had like $12 or something. And I used it on this Remington Steel, which was $14.99, which I thought was a pretty good deal. I'm a huge Pierce Brosnan fan, like I've said before. I've watched some of this, but not all of it. These last two seasons, it's seasons 4 and 5, are kind of hard to find. And I had this copy here, which I'm going to try to sell, but it's just in a case. And all my other ones in the series are in this same type of format, so I wanted to have them all uniform. So kind of rebought it, and I'm going to be trying to get rid of this, but I should actually probably end up making money on it, so not going to complain too much there. So it ended up working out all right. Next up, which I think I paid $5 to $7, I've been wanting to listen to some CKY for whatever reason recently, and I've been trying to get the DVDs of the CKY stuff, but there's also the band, and I enjoy quite a bit of their music. So I got Infiltrate, Destroy, Rebuild, with Escape from Hellview and Flesh into Gear, as well as Seeking into the Underground being my favorite. So real excited to have this in the collection and listen to it. There's a couple more that I want to get, and you might see one here later. Next up, looks like it's from eBay. Hopefully I can remember everything here. Oh, I thought I did pretty good on this. I think I paid $5 shipped for this. We got the Twilight Time release of Philadelphia on Blu-ray with Tom Hanks, and as stuff comes out, Tom Hanks and Denzel Washington. So remember, I think this movie was very good. It's been a while since I watched it, but I'm a big fan of both of theirs. So for the price, definitely wanted to grab it. A little wear and tear on the case, but I could always replace that. But great price for a Twilight Time of that film. So real excited about that one. Okay, they might have left. Okay, so this was $18.44 total. Two items, $14.25, and then shipping $3.19. They combined shipping, so $2.25 for some more Denzel and the Manchurian Candidate. This is the remake. I've only seen this one, and remember really thinking it was a really good film, so really happy to have it in the collection. And then for $12, we got the Conjuring 3-film collection. So real excited to have this in the collection. I think I had the second one from Dollar Tree, but we watched, my buddy and I, Cody, friend of the show, we watched these last Halloween time, and I liked them quite a bit. So for $12, I thought it was definitely worth getting the triple feature there. All right. Actually, I'll show these off too. I think I paid $15 to $20 for this. Definitely excited about it. Didn't think I was ever going to get it for a good price. We got the Chef Volume 2 soundtrack. Really love this movie. Love the music in it. The first volume of the soundtrack's really, really good. This one I didn't like as much from what I listened to, but I haven't listened to the whole thing. But just the detail that went into this. It's got a couple recipes, and Jon Favreau writes a neat note. I'll go ahead and read it. Thank you so much for purchasing Volume 2 of the Chef soundtrack. There's a distinct possibility that you've also purchased the first volume as well, so thank you for that too. We had a really hard time narrowing down the track list for the first album. I'm so glad we had the opportunity to make the rest of the cues available in this collection, in addition to fill out the album. We included a bunch of songs that we considered for the movie but ended up not using. They fit together well and make for a really nice playlist. In the time since Chef was released, I've gotten equal reaction for the film and the music. We're proud to be presented the opportunity to offer the second volume of the Chef soundtrack. Fire up the plancha and crank the music. We hope you enjoy what we've cooked up. So yeah, I really love this movie, and real excited to have that in the collection. Next up was from Amazon. I think this was $7. We got the Presidio, if I'm saying that correctly, with Sean Connery and Mark Harmon from NCIS. Watched this once and really liked it, so I'm real excited to have it now on Blu-ray in the collection. Next up is, I'd probably say, a Holy Grail item. I have not yet opened it. I was going to bring up box cutter and I forgot. Maybe. This one I don't think is going to be too difficult, but I know at least one other box I got over here will be. I couldn't believe I got this for a good price. I think they might have left the... Doesn't say how much I paid. I think it was... Well, they got my name. Thank you, Joseph. $15 or less. I couldn't believe it. I got it taped up here. Oh, there we go. This kind of completes a great double feature of soundtracks for me. They'll definitely go nicely on a shelf together. Both with Bill Conti music. Big fan of this film. We got the original motion picture soundtrack for Rookie of the Year. This is put out by the same people that put out the other one I have of The Scout and The Dreamer, I believe. This has Rookie of the Year, A Night in the Life of Jimmy Reardon, and Bushwhack songs, which I haven't watched Bushwhacked yet, and I know it's supposed to be very good with Daniel Stern, which he actually directed Rookie of the Year. But Bill Conti did music on all of those films. Very talented, of course, did the Rocky music. But the main title march in Rookie of the Year really sums up the experience of baseball for me. It just gets me in the baseball mood. So really wanted to have this in the collection. I'm really happy and ecstatic to have it in the collection now. I can't remember the name of this place now, but Warner Archive, they used to have their own website, and they would do a 4 for $44 sale ever so often. Well, they did away with that, if you're aware. But they did a recent sale through somebody. I can't remember the name of it, and this just says something else, which I don't think was what it was. I can't remember what the name of the place was. This one I really needed a cutter for. Okay, I'm back. It's the next day. I could not find the box cutter, but I did get some scissors here. So I am going to open up this Warner Archive stuff, and I found out it was from Movie Zing, which was a first-time purchase for me. No problems as of yet. I haven't opened this up, but it was a smooth process ordering anyways. That opened up. Alright. Toss this to the side. It does not have a amount, but I know they were more than 11, but not much more. So I got, looks like 5 titles here. A couple of Best Picture winners that I'm pretty excited about. So first up, Best Picture winner, Chariots of Fire. Never seen this. Had to get it because of that, and it's a sports film. Heard good things, just haven't got around to it. So excited to check this one out at some point and have it in the collection now. Another Best Picture winner with Driving Miss Daisy. I have seen this once, just had the DVD. This might have another Blu-ray release, I'm not sure. Actually, I don't think it does, but I don't know. But I wanted to grab this for the collection. Very good film with Morgan Freeman, Jessica Tandy, and Dan Aykroyd. So definitely worth checking out if you haven't seen before. 1989 Best Picture winner. Next up, one of my old coworkers, her husband's favorite film was Mr. Blandings Builds His Dream Home. I've never seen it. She was telling me about it because we used to always talk about movies. So Brenda and Jeff. I'm a big fan of Cary Grant, so I wanted to grab this, and it's kind of like the original Money Pit with Tom Hanks. So I'm sure I'll enjoy it, and it was always kind of expensive, and I really wanted to see it, so I'm really excited to have been able to grab it for a good price. Next up, I don't really know too much about, but I have the John Cusack collection, and this is when he was doing a lot of entertaining films. We got One Crazy Summer, so when he was younger. I don't know if it has a 1986, it looks like. So yeah, I look forward to checking this out. I think Martinez Joe 74 picked this up. This had been on a watch list for me because it wasn't too expensive compared to some of the other Warner Archive stuff, but I hadn't grabbed it yet, so I finally went ahead and got it. And this one, I was super excited when I saw it was getting a Blu-ray release. I know Louis Switcher is a big fan of this one. I hadn't seen it, and he said it was really good, and I had a copy. I really enjoyed Michael Keaton, and this movie's great. We got Night Shift. So real excited to have this in the collection now. Yeah. That's a newer release, so it was neat that all the stuff they had for sale was part of it. All right, next up we got a good thing I brought the scissors. I think this is an eBay. Gosh, they really taped this. I can tear it now. I got it going there. There we go. Well, Almost. Alright, so we got some more CKY. This is an answer can be found. And I paid around $4 to $5 shipped for this one. Familiar Realm is the big one I remember from it. So there's one or two maybe more that I would like to get for the collection, but there's that. So I'm excited to have that in the collection now. Next up, I don't know if I think I mentioned the bicentennial of my home county or town. So that's going on this year. There's a lot of events and things. And this was a recent book the local veterinarian wrote about the railroads of my hometown. And they had a little talk that he did. It was around an hour and a half at the local library. And then he had some books for sale. 100% of the proceeds went to the Decatur County Historical Society, and he purchased the $500 books that they made and donated them all to the Historical Society. So they get 100% of the profits. My dad actually ended up buying the book for me. I was going to get a copy of it. So thanks, Dad. I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to checking it out. We had a really good time at the event. He went with me, and it was so interesting. He was really, really interesting, and he was a great storyteller, and I learned a lot just from that, just from the talk. And I'm looking forward to diving in and reading the book. So he signed it there for me, and it's just pretty neat. So quite a few chapters, quite a few pictures, but this is A History of the Railroads in Decatur County, Indiana by Larry Roof. So it's another neat item for my collection, and it's neat to have stuff about where I'm from. So really excited about that.
Physical media man. Physical media man. Physical media man. Yeah!